So how did you get involved with basement waterproofing in the first place?
Wow, my story's a bit different than, I guess, the average person who came up doing construction or desired to be in this industry. I had no knowledge of this industry, nor did I desire to be in it. I got involved in this industry by the hand of God. I had another business at one point that I was thinking of starting when I was much younger. God had a different plan for me in regards to what he wanted me to start, but I went with my own plan. I started the business that was in my heart, that I was more familiar with, which was like a cleaning business. Done that work many times with my father growing up. And I started that business. And when I grew it in a very short period of time, the night that I got my largest account that I was actually supposed to start that night, which was a Salvation Army, 29,000 square feet, I was really excited. Biggest account. It was going to change my business and I can get other locations, should the word get out that we were doing a good job. God spoke to me and told me, give the business up that I built and go back to the business he told me to do that I did not do. So I turned around, I gave it to a complete stranger. He told me moments later who the stranger was. And after I gave it to the stranger, I started the business God wanted me to do. And when I started that business for a year and a half, I suffered financially, completely suffered, married with 3 kids, finances was low, it was a true test of my faith. The moment I surrendered and I asked God, for his plan for my life, I had to make a decision. The decision was I had to agree that he was here to destroy my peace because my peace felt very much
I bet it would.
peace in my manhood, or I had to agree that he had a plan for my life, but he needed me to pass his test. So I chose that he loves me enough. I chose the knowledge that he loves me enough and he wanted me to pass his test. And I surrendered and I said, I will not ask you to remove this test. Only thing I will ask is one thing, that you let me know when I've passed it. That way I don't overstay my time here in the test. 2 weeks later, after I surrendered, I met a complete stranger who told me, I'm going to teach you how to make enough money for the rest of your life. He was an older gentleman. He was a mycologist, a mold doctor. I had no idea what that was. I thought he was joking. I had to pull it up online. And he traveled around the world and he told me in so many words, I'm sort of a big deal. But when I spoke to you over the phone, I had to drive an hour and a half to meet who I was talking to. And I'm thinking, this guy's kidding. It's about time for you to get out of my house, sir. He said, I'm going to tell you what you need to know, but I'm only going to speak to you every 3 months. The first quarter that I speak to you, you have not done what we talked about. I'm going to part ways and wish you well moving forward. I told him I cannot take his opportunity because I must pray. It's something between me and God where I won't do anything without his permission. I went back to God, got the okay, immediately threw everything I had into everything he told me to get certified for. By the first quarter that we had to speak again, I had done everything he said, plus about triple of that in other certifications, because I just got certified for everything connected to what he was talking about. And my first month in business, when I moved forward, it was a success. It was a life-changing success. And for 15 years, my business has never been the same.
Wow. That's great. So as you look at your business today, the first part of it really was in relation to mold, not so much in relation to basement waterproofing. Is that what I'm hearing, right?
Good point. So yeah, it was a relationship to mold, then we moved to waterproofing, then we moved to water damage, dry out, and clean up. God strategically placed people in my life, for some for a short time, some for a very long time, that gave me enough insight to be able to go in myself and really delve into the field and get as much knowledge as I can, book knowledge and experience in the field.